We just watched the episode, My Little Pony, Friendship is Magic, Heartwarming Eve.
Season 6 episode, not any of the other episodes.
Not the other ones.
Hi, it's our Maker 28! There's my exciting start of the video that I always do. Okay, now that I
got that out of the way. Now let's do our thoughts. Janine, who was your favorite character within that story?
I loved the Future, who was Princess Luna type character. It wasn't exactly Princess Luna, but I liked her because
it pretty much put the head in right there.
Yeah, like, oh my gosh, they are dying. You are killing the entire nation of Equestria. This is a big thing you're doing. She just like pounded
you on the head. Right here. Ba-boom! If you do this spell,
you're going to get a big old smack on the head, and everyone in Equestria is gonna die. Just right there, right there. I love that part. Ryan, what was your favorite part? I mean,
it doesn't matter. I don't mind this, unlike you. My favorite part was actually Applejack's song, because it told you why she hated Heartwarming Eve. But I have to say that the power of controlling the past and making something grow down to what it was, to undo what has been done, that was an excellent idea to show how powerful the horse. I was thinking as all of them being the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse. Luna being the bringer of death, Pinkie Pie being the bringer of the present, and Applejack representing man, or basic human, me, as the bringer of the past.
But we don't know who represents, like, we don't
know who represents the fourth horseman, the bringer of life.
Bringer of life.
But they just answered my question in that thing. If there was ever an apocalyptic
But my theory personally is that
the apocalypse
would be Celestia.
Yeah, the bringer of life would be Celestia.
But we don't really know who it would be. It could also be Twilight Sparkle. There's a lot of different people who could have that role. But the most likely would be Celestia. We came to the conclusion before this, before we recorded this, and when we wanted to record this.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
So, okay, we did the who. What happened in the episode?
Well, pretty much it was
a really good retelling of the Christmas Carol.
Yeah, that was a good. I really liked the Christmas Carol at first. I really did like Christmas Carol as an actual story. But then once they changed it and made it
pony form, they made me like it a lot.
A lot more. They made me appreciate
it. And I especially liked it that Scrooge got the yellow villain. Like, the villain archetype for me is the most awesome archetype. Because you always associate one thing that I liked about her is she changed from a villain to a reformed villain, and even though she was a reformed villain, she still liked the idea of her. She would become a potion master, and that is what she is. She is the potion master.
Yeah, that's really cool. I like how they changed it from.
And she had enough that she turned Scrooge into a forensic scientist an evil forensic scientist. And I love forensic scientists, and I love evil forensic scientists, so I have to say I love the Scrooge. Scrooge. Even though in the original Christmas Carol, Scrooge is actually just a nice guy who turned a little evil. But in this one, the Scrooge character became the forensic scientist and was going to create a potion that could destroy all of Equestria. And that made me went, I love that!
They took a multi-millionaire guy, most of the time is put as old.
So businessman turned forensic scientist that is evil. And I love that. Even though they changed the story, so it made sense and it was funny.
They made sense in the Pony universe.
Correct.
But I love Scrooge's character as a character.
But I also love this character as a character.
I wouldn't say that this is Scrooge. This isn't Scrooge. This is an entirely different character that is not Scrooge, but is the Scrooge-like character.
Yeah. And that's why I liked it.
Yeah.
So we did a who, what, where. Around 1930s Pony Time.
You would say the version of Pony Time that would be about
New York. We could definitely say it was definitely in 1930s Manhattan.
Manhattan, yeah. No, okay. Wait, no, they didn't say it was Manhattan. It was somewhere else. They specifically said somewhere. It wasn't Manhattan, though.
No, okay.
Remember the episode? It said somewhere else.
But it wasn't Ponyville because it was too advanced.
It was what's the name? Where Celestia lives.
Oh, the Crystal Empire.
No, where Celestia lives. The Crystal Empire didn't exist back then.
Actually, it did.
Well, it did, but it was somewhere else. What's the name? What's where Celestia lives?
It doesn't matter where.
It's the capital of Equestria.
Capital of Equestria. That comment section, comment below where this episode took place, because we can't decide. When 1830s. Okay, Janine, why was it funny?
Pinkie Pie's always funny because Toy Song was so, oh my gosh.
Okay.
Toy Song.
We call it the Toy Song. Why do we call it the Toy Song?
Because
Hasbro, during the episode, we literally paused it to laugh at the joke that Pinkie Pie was making.
Yeah, we literally went.
We had to laugh.
Hasbro there. We literally laughed and paused it there. And we literally laughed about the fact that Hasbro was putting right there, circled its name and made this is a toy company thing that we had to put here because
we are owned by a toy company, but we're gonna make fun and have fun about it. And then my favorite part is the ending, right when they were getting erupted, and then he said, I have to go get some cocoa. I'm sorry, in adult language, we have to get some hot cocoa to be able to finish this. And that made me laugh, because that allowed them to put in a commercial. And I was like... So, whatever, that was literally the best laugh ever.
And then I went and got some hot cocoa because I wanted hot cocoa.
Not in a literal sense, but we did pause at that moment to be able to laugh at the joke that they made.
Because they watched it on non-live TV, but we still
Laughed.
I would have went and got hot cocoa if it wasn't in the middle of
If we were actually had commercials. Okay, who, what, where, when, why, how did it make you feel at the end, and how would you rate it?
Okay. How it made me feel at the end was, like, at this story, and in the end of the story, like, right before the ending, actually, that made me go, oh my gosh, and they're going to die if you don't do something about it.
And it was a good story, even though it was based off the Christmas Carol, it wasn't based off the badness of the Christmas Carol that I never liked. Why should I care about this millionaire if all he did was change from a greedy millionaire to a millionaire? But this person changed from a forensic scientist to a nicer forensic scientist who's willing to give his studies. And literally at the end, my favorite part of how I felt is I just was given dragon's claws.
I was given dragon's toes. That's amazing!
I was never given dragon's claws before.
Yeah,
that's pretty much how I felt about it. Now we have to give our rating for the episode.
I give it a...
out of S through D.
No, I rate it differently. I rate it with numbers, but you can rate it first.
Okay. I give this episode an A because it made me laugh, it gave me entertainment, it was a good story, and the animation wasn't so bad that I couldn't stand it. What do you rate it?
I rate it an 8.5 because the only thing that was wrong about it was because it wasn't that original. The originality wasn't there. But that was the only complaint I have. There wasn't enough
originality.
It was a copycat thing.
It was a copycat episode that didn't copycat correctly. But it was still a good episode of My Little Pony Friendship is Magic. Yeah. Thank you for watching and have a great day.